As you can see, it's Christmas. It's New Year's Eve, 9:30, going live Spain, and want to welcome everybody. Oh, I haven't got the comments on yet. we got the Skillets coming a bit early. We got Rob, yeah, Frabby Dabby Doo, Robert Gang. But it's sunny. That's the main thing, isn't it? In that lovely dusty area of the desert. Harvey, yeah, you're in here. Still clear skies. Terry's coming in now. I'll put all these up in a minute. I just want to hang on. I was just getting myself a bit sensual here. So, like I always do, I'll just do a quick intro while people come in. Got 15 people watching. Can I believe it? 15. So, first of all, I want to say a big thank you for all the people over the past couple of weeks that's paid into my coffee fund. Guys, that is most appreciated. So I've got to thank Michael, Martin and David. Now, David has asked me to share some of the money that he gave me to Steve and Mandy. I'll just do that for you, Dave. Don't worry about that. I'll see him tomorrow anyway. The T-shirts, guys, come on. You want a T-shirt for the new year, so get on saving. Buy a T-shirt. If you want to buy a T-shirt, if you look below my latest videos in the comment section, you can see a link there. So please buy a T-shirt. That would be most appreciated. Anyway, what we'll do now, how many people we got? We've got 30. So I'm going to whack in the intro, and then we get back to some chatting. I've lost it, and I'll tell you what, these glasses not very good to wear when you can't see very well. But anyway, I'll just knock off that. Here we go. Well, welcome to another Place in the Sun by Otherworld Properties. Should we go and have a look? So we're in that. God, this nose thing's not helping, you know. So let's check out the comments now. We got 37 watching. That's most appreciated, guys. So Skillet's coming in already. He came a bit early tonight. I got Rob coming in with the Merry Christmas. See, I know that. See, Rob. He says it's nice and sunny there in the high desert of Oregon, which is good to see. Harvey said it's been 30 here at the moment, but clear sky. That is very true. Terry's come in. Hello, Sean. Merry Christmas to you all, Capsule. We're in our villa right now. God willing, yeah. I'm sure you'll be here next year, Terry. Fuzzy Nazi. Well done, Martin, top man. I must appreciate that for Merry Christmas. The Captain, Merry Christmas, Sean. Have a good one. Thank you very much, Captain. We got Ikki Card. Oh, Sean from the freezing cold Accrington. Never. I bet it's lovely and sunny over there at the moment, but I know what you mean. I'm in. Hong Kong Fooey's in. Good. Top man. Hi, Sean, says Stephen there, because he's a top muscle with him today. And Jackie, blooming working Christmas, blooming working Christmas Eve. Have a good one, Sean. Merry Christmas. There's Jackie, who's still in the UK, but safe journey home back to Spain, Jackie. Here we go. We're back into cheapest cup of coffee is up to £8 and more. His subscriptions, but so Harvey's plugging my space. Good. Top man, Harvey. Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm only a poor man. Don't forget that, guys. John Hickory, Merry Christmas. Top man, and he's wearing the t-shirt. Hang on, it's it's that one. I see it. All right. Well, cheers, John. Good evening, Sean. Happy Christmas. All the best from Andy in Los Alcatraz. Hang on. let's get this right. I'm going to skip that now because I was going to get left behind, guys. Looks like I know. Do you know what? I look like Elton John, but frankly, I'm not. But because he's not, he's a bit richer than me, unfortunately. Yeah, he's running the show tonight. I can assure you that. Singing. I'm not going to sing those songs. Evening shows. There's Steve, Topman, and Femi's come in there from Femi. He's on Facebook. Topman Femi. Merry Christmas to all you guys in the UK. Kev the Argonaut. Evening, Elton. Thank you, sir. I sure Merry Christmas from Emma and Bob in Bradford, West Yorkshire. It is freezing. I know it's because my kids are up near that way. Yeah, they're knuckling down with the heating on. Don't blame them. John, I sure late as always. No, you're not, John. You're not late. We're only talking a couple minutes, so you're still smacking there, John. Mark Robinson, Merry Christmas, Sean from a cold Norway. Missing my villa at the Mazaron Country Club. Mark, I'm sure you'll be here next year. But it's cold up in Norway. Wishing all the safe and healthy Christmas, Sean, coming to the UK for a coffee. Yeah, we'll try and remember that, Glenn. Tony, I found, well, I'm moving to Spain. Just really would love some help. All phone is, I'm moving to Spain. Yeah, Tony, don't worry. You'll keep thinking about moving to Spain, and he will move to Spain. Victor, even short, how are you today? I'm off. As you can hear, I'm pretty fine, guys. It's been a fantastic week this week so far. Been all sunny all week. Out again today. I think we was up near the 20s. I think it was lovely and warm. I must say, all Van, you say something like that. Seeing this, yeah. Well, we've got it on there, Tony. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much, sir. Merry Christmas, Sean from Liverpool. Top person, Facebook user. Don't forget, guys, on Facebook, you can, if you want to put your name up onto that, you can just give permission for a streamer to put your name up. Chris, evening, Sean. Merry Christmas. All the best for the new year. Thank you, Chris, top man. Hello from Peyton. Mickey the Flicky. Hi, Sean. Stuart Crawford. Merry Christmas from sunny Gradimere. Got here at last. Top man, Stuart. I know you make it. And Skits, when you showed up. Yes, I'm here now. Don't forget, guys. I do this every 2 weeks. I start at 9:30, not earlier. 9:30 p.m. Spanish time for 1 hour. Just remember that, Skillet, next time. Ron, hello, Sean, freezing here in Scotland. All the best for 21. Hope to see you in March. Hope to see you in March, Ron. Top man. Yeah, I can. How do you speak? How do I speak to you? Yeah, just send me if you go onto many of my videos. In the comments, you can put a question down there, Tony, and I'll try to help you there, or by a phone. Just send me a comment, and I can answer that way, Tony. That's the most easiest thing to do. Merry Christmas to you and Jan. Thank you, Femi. I want to say same to you guys back in UK, but say Spain then. Hope you have a great Christmas day tomorrow. Can you see my eyes? Yeah, I'm plugging it. Yeah, don't forget to plug the t-shirts, guys, because I've got to get rid of them. Hello, Sean, Tony from Christmas from Huddersfield. Top man, Tony. Was that? Yeah, it was. The captain is Sean on the Christmas sherry. I'm on the. I don't know what this is, guys. It's something cheap. Got down at the local supermarket. Seems to be doing quite well. Hang on, here we go. We're off again now. Your mum, I hope not. Good news. Yeah, benefits of that. Yes, I did hear today that at long last, the government has done a deal. What deal that is, I do not know, but it sounds like it's going to go through Parliament, which is fantastic because we need to move on from all that Brexit stuff, don't we, guys? Merry Christmas, Sean, from Chris and Gemma. Top people from Leeds, that's what I say. Can I do anything with 20,000 US as far as I'm getting the property? Tony, obviously from the US, it's slightly different. But if you do research, I'm sure 20,000 US is probably quite adequate. Depends on what you want to buy, Tony. There's plenty of property about. Look, there's loads of sites that you can check out for property. So, says Victor. Merry Christmas to all in Camp South from Golden Island. Cheers, Martin, top man. Not sure about Tony. Sean, I heard the pool cleaning video is coming out tomorrow at the Christmas present. I can say safely, Victor, the pool cleaning video might be scrapped. Mate, I will tell you more about this in the new year, but the pool cleaning video might be scrapped, but I'll let you know a little bit more on that next year. Can't wait to come back to, yes, I know, Angela, I bet you're missing the sun. Any mistake, eh? You are my mistake. Happy Christmas. Oh, right, I get it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the tinny's in, Rob. It's a big tinny tonight, frankly, because past couple of times I've been coming on in the evenings, I can't find a tinny, so I've got an extra large one tonight. Okay, I think I caught up with everybody now. I've got 56 watching, which is pretty good. Not bad for Christmas Eve. I honestly thought tonight, because it's Christmas Eve, if you're all watching all the Christmas programs that's on TV tonight, you want to be stuck looking at me, but I most appreciate that. So I'm gonna chat, do a bit of chatting now, because I've come to a standstill on my comments at the moment. So YouTube channels. Now, one of the favorite YouTube channels I watch in Spain, I'm talking about, is Spain Speaks, and that's obviously to do with Stuart, who's been giving us a sort of a everyday take on what's going on in Spain. Obviously, at the moment, it's slowed down a bit now because we're in the Christmas period. We're in sort of a semi-lockdown, but I'll be going out tomorrow, celebrating through some great friends of mine, eating their food. So don't forget, don't forget to cook the turkey, Mandy. That's what I say. Also, I want to say, guys, for information, always check out the government sites. Now, obviously, for the people in the UK, check out the UK government site. Obviously, at the moment, there's obviously still a lot of restrictions, especially if you're coming back from the UK. Jackie, if you're still watching, I know she's coming back. She's got to go through the tunnel, and then she's had to have one of these COVID test things. I don't know, it's PSAs or what you want to call it. But it sounds like, as long as you're a resident of the country you want to go to, sounds fine. So good luck on you, Jackie. But obviously there's many other people that's trying to come back as well, and vice versa. But also another good site for checking out for information which is on the internet, guys. This is called the Citizens Advice Spain. It's a free site. You can put questions on it and it will answer it for you, which is pretty good. Now, don't forget my next live show is behind me. It's not that way, is it? No, God. I hate these. Everything's better front. Right, here we go. So my next live shot will be in, believe it or not, 2021 on the 7th of January. So nice to be, hope you're all there, guys. What else have I got? Oh yeah. Now, also don't forget, I've got an Expat Mazaron Facebook group, which is just for information as well, guys. You're most welcome to join it. I've made it private now, but if you want to join the Facebook group, there's just two questions on there. One, why do you want to join it? And two, do you agree with the rules? And you're in. No problems there. Also, because I like keeping in with the social networks, as you probably know, I'm with Instagram, I'm with YouTube, obviously, I'm with Facebook, and I'm with Twitter. I'm not on with the Twitter thing. Anyway, just the one babbling on there is because I've just joined TikTok. Now, I've only got 7 people join me on TikTok, but don't forget, please join it. Let's get the numbers up. Let's get the numbers up to 10 at least. Anyway, I've got 7 at the moment. So please join TikTok now. All it is Expat and Mazaron TikTok. Still not really, don't know what it's all about, but seems to be the thing at the moment. So check out my TikTok account. Got much on there at the moment. Not saying it's very good. What else have I got on there? That's about it, really. I mean, obviously today, before I come on, I just checked on the Sky News site that Brexit has got a deal at long last. So Boris has got the deal. I don't know I haven't read all about the deal, but it sounds like on the 30th, which is next week, obviously, the government's going to pass through that and then we can all move on. So it looks like not too much to worry about now, thankfully. So we'll probably talk a lot more about the Brexit for next year, because obviously there's still a lot of people still not too sure. But I'm going to get back with the comments now, and the screen went a bit funny then. Happy Christmas from the Facebook user to Jan and Shaggy Tail, plus the two Musketeers. Who's Shaggy Tail? We're talking about Bonnie and the two Musketeers. We're talking about those two birds, or maybe the Facebook user. No, you can't scrap the pool video. Yeah, I know. I mean, the silly thing is, we've already started again, actually doing the pool cleaning video. I've got my wife in front showing you all the chemicals and that. And then we stopped because we had a bit of a storm, a sandstorm. And then my wife, anyway, I will tell you more about that story in the new year. But if I get a lot of protesting, I may have to carry on with the pool cleaning video. But we'll see what happens next year. I don't want to put out the pool cleaners, unfortunately. I'll be back next year. I hope, Angela, you will be back next year, Angela. I can assure you that. You don't want to miss the sun. I can't believe the weather this week. It's been, I think, some days well over the 20s. Mickey Flicky's back in again. 20k will struggle unless you want an old house which needs work. That's pretty true, Mickey. Yeah, I think it's a bit hard to say really what you want. I mean, if you want to get a 1-bedroom place, you probably ain't got much problem. But yeah, the cheaper it is, then there's a good chance you're going to have to modify it a bit, and modifying it's going to cost you a lot of money. So I would say 20k. I mean, I'll be honest, because Mickey Flicky probably thinks it's not enough anyway. It's probably not. I'm not really sure what the US dollar is at the moment. It's probably better than a pound, I bet. But I suppose, yeah, 20,000 is not a lot really. If we put that to comparison to the pound, yeah, 20,000, that's probably nothing really, is it? What is it all about, Alfie? Alfie, that's it, yeah, Alfie. Can you roadcast from under the chair to full of Christmas spirit? I will try. Broadcast, not rodcast. Rodcast. Turkey is already cooked. Topman Steve, hopefully you haven't cooked that turkey, because if you have cooked it, it will be overcooked. But I know Mandy will have done a proper job on that turkey. Good on you, Mandy. All repeat, Sean, it's Christmas. All repeat, Sean, yes, it's definitely Christmas. I can assure you of that. Probably get a caravan on a part for 20 years. Site fees not included, of course. That's very true. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, that's something I looked at years ago. Because we didn't think we could afford a property here in Spain, so we was looking at mobile homes. But to be honest, I think for a good mobile home, you're probably talking about 40,000 upwards. But then you got site fees, and site fees are not cheap, I believe now. And so, really, at the end of the day, you don't really own that mobile home because of the site fees. How has the Brexit deal been received over the hitter? I'm happy I'm finally have one. Well, but I'll just say that, Terry, because so I mean, I've been out all day, but I know when I got back, there was a bit of a party going on across the road at the bars. Everybody seemed to be happy and cheerful, but I don't think they knew. I don't think we knew about the Brexit deal, because that sort of come in late this afternoon, didn't it? But I'm sure it's put a lot of people at ease, really, because I think a lot of people was dreading if there was no deal, then things would get a little bit complicated. So I'm sure there are a lot of happy faces. I mean, obviously, the next thing is get this COVID thing out of the way, so we can all move forward a bit. But yeah, you can get property in Spain if you after a mobile home test claim. Yeah, I mean, there are other choices, obviously, not just property, mobile, or even renting. You know, renting's a lot of people rent places out in Spain, quite reasonable price. What is the advantage of TikTok over YouTube? Not a lot, I don't think, Rob. I think if I'm only just start TikTok, and be honest, I think TikTok's more, what's it, about 60 seconds. So couldn't really put a lot in 60 seconds. So don't expect that I'll be going into TikTok more than YouTube. I'm still be pushing out the YouTubers. Evening, Sean, says Thomas Lee. Evening, guys. Thanks for popping in. We've got 59, so we're going up slightly. Ron's putting. We bought 2 t-shirts 8 months ago, still in the wardrobe. In Spain, we will get back out on campus, so we can send you. Looking forward to the photograph, Linda and Rob. Be very appreciated. It's always interesting to see the photographs of you guys that buy the t-shirts, put them on. And I know a couple of people lately, I'm trying to think, Haley, she bought some t-shirts. She still hasn't sent me the photographs yet. And of course, this year has been a bit of a difficult year because I always like going to walk around campus, bumping people, getting some selfies. Well, it's a bit hard this year doing the selfies, especially when you've got masks on. It's nice to see somebody's face instead of a mask, but hopefully next year we can get back to doing the selfies, going around campus. TikTok is singing and dancing and now, yeah, it's not all about singing and dancing. I must admit, acting an idiot is probably the main thing of TikTok. But I thought I'd give it a go. But don't expect me to have too much on there. But it'd just be nice to sort of just boost up to 10 people. That would be nice. I think Steve Deere is one of the musketeers. Ah, right, I get it now. Cheers, Harvey. So I meant to be Shaggy Tail, your dog. Oh, no, I know he did. Are you on about Bonnie dog? Poor old Bonnie was in. We didn't take Bonnie out today. Bonnie had to stay in. We took Bonnie out the other day. She was out all day with us. He's still expecting me to take her for 2 walks. Next live show is on Femi, Topman. Going to have to get you on the show for your birthday, won't we? His nose is just not looking right. So look, I've got my ski with. Oh, now it's even gone worse now. Anyway, top man. So I know when your birthday is now, Femi. Top people. You will miss me swimming on the New Year as we can't go over. Tom, yep. Last year they told me to go down to New Year's Day to capture the swimmers. They do a charity swim. Not very far out in the water. I mean, I think the main thing is just getting in the water, just doing a quick swim. And they said to me, get down at 12 o'clock, Sean, to capture it. I'll get down at 12. They've already done it. So this year, and they've changed location as well this year. It's down actually in the port this time. So I'm getting down there an hour early so I can capture all you brave people. But you can see the video, Thomas. Well, thanks for putting that up. Wish you luck on this. Thank you, Angela, top lady. Thank you very much. So Glenn says you can get a park home for 20 grand. Yeah, I bet you can. Yeah. Alfie, your glasses. I know what you're on about. Happy Christmas to your wife. Hopefully 25 sees an improvement and that COVID is put under. So do I, Dom. We just want to move. This year has been a right pants year, really. I wanted to do so much this year, and obviously with all the restrictions, and then there was wasn't really sure how this Brexit thing was going to go. And as always, there was at the last minute, but thankfully that's been put to the rest now, and can move on. I'm sure next year is going to be a lot better than what this year is going to be. And you're the other no. I like the 3 musketeers. I'm getting it now, guys. 8 followers now. Oh, Stuart, you've joined me. Okay, Rob, you're top man. So 20,000. I think he's disappeared now. It's not enough, is it? I mean, to be honest, there was something on campus I was going for 20,000 that needed Mage and Steve definitely seen it. For 20,000, you're not going to get a lot. No, something really not a lot. Merry Christmas, says Michael. Cheers, very much, Mike. All right, we're catching up again. We got 57. We're dropping down a bit. What I meant, Sean, was we're not watching TV because, the repeats. I know. I can't. Every Christmas, I really look forward to the TV. And I don't even bother buying the TV. Not I want to say TV, like Radio Times and all that stuff. because everything's the same, isn't it? And we got Netflix, we got Cody, we've got all these other channels that we try and watch, catch up as well. Yeah. Nurse Jim said, "Hi, Sean, Merry Christmas from Jim and Gemma in Wrexham. Top people, thanks for popping in, guys. When are you getting the civil vaccine?" From what I read lately, actually going to start this just after Christmas. I don't know when we will get I presume people will be told. Obviously, the most important people, a bit older than me, no doubt, will probably be at the top of the list. I mean, saying that, I know my mother in the UK has been told virtually when she's getting her vaccine, so I presume it's going to be the same sort of procedure here. But at the moment, I'm not on the list. Nice one, that, Rob. You're top man. Always testing me. I know what you meant. Tell you, yeah, I know, Mike. It's just, I honestly think YouTube is going to be the way forward for TV programs. I think with all this celebrity stuff and repeats, like you said, I think people are starting to get a bit fed up with it now. Robert says, any Brits seen a Christmas Story movie, or is it too American? A Christmas Story movie. A Christmas Story movie. That's a good one, Rob. You got me on that. Anyway, while I'm talking about that, and what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to click off Rob's comment there a minute. I'm going to put up a video that I did, if I can find it. Hang on. Where is it now? Here we go. So I did this video today on Christmas Eve this afternoon with my great pal, Stevie Boy. Okay, so that what you just saw then was Lorca Castle. You know what? I've been there 5 years, guys, and I've never yet been to Lorca Castle. I've been to Lorca, lovely town. I don't even class Lorca as a city, but it's a lovely town, big town. I've been there many times. It's got a lovely shopping centre, and me, Steve, and Mandy, and my wife went out to go to the shops. But as you know, us blokes don't like shopping, so we said we'll go up to the castle. We went up to the castle, and thankfully, as we went in, it's free. Obviously, to go inside any of the museums, you had to pay for, but actually walking around the grounds, it was free. I think at the moment it's free anyway. Obviously, I think during the summer months it wouldn't be free. But what I like about Lorca Castle is they do put on a lot of tours around the place in English and obviously Spanish, and no doubt some other languages as well, probably French and German as well, which is really helpful. Obviously, I'm still trying to learn the Spanish, so we had a nice day out. I couldn't believe how sunny it was. I'm going to put up another video that I did yesterday down at the beaches. Now on Tuesday, I'm bringing out a new video called The Beaches of Mazarin in December, just to show you guys what the fantastic weather's like here in sunny Spain. I mean, we can't believe we're coming to the end of the year in December and we're still sort of mid-20s. Yeah, I'm just going to put on this video now for you guys. Okay, so that was just a short clip. That's the Port of Maveron, which is probably about 20-minute drive from Campersol from where I live. It's an amazing area, and anybody that's in the tourist business that wants a cheap photographer, I'm game for that. But it's a lovely area. I mean, me and Steve, I went out to Stevie Boy game, and we went down to some of the beaches, right down from Bolwavo, right down through the port. They've got some lovely sandy beaches, guys. Now, unfortunately, I don't go in the water much, even in the summer, but and didn't see anybody in the water thinking about it. Sorry, I just did like, we did see, I think we saw a diving guy that was swimming about. Not many people in the water, to be honest. There was a couple of people walking along the beach. Can't believe this time of year, you know, it's a big town. I think we're talking, I'm probably bigger wrong. I think there's about 30,000 living in the Mazaron area. And there's hardly anybody on the beach, you know, which is pretty amazing. I know obviously most people are working. Not all of us, I suppose, retired, but it's just so nice to see that. You know, I get back to the comments because they're piling up, and I can see the viewers are dropping off now because they're watching all that fantastic TV that's on now. Like, what would be on now? Trying to think now, what would be on telly now? The Morecambe and Wise show, maybe the Christmas edition. What's his name? Frank Sinatra singing a song. Hang on, I'm just trying to catch up where everybody was. Hang on, Rob put up a question. Hang on, here we go. Mike said it's like rubbish. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Here, what's the weather like? Hang on, here we go. Christmas story. That's what we got to last. Rob, just put it up again just to make sure we didn't lose anything. And we got what's the weather like? Says Clive. Clive, I can't believe this week it's been fantastic. I'm no doubt Arby's going to give me an average temperature. I don't really look at the temperature other than I walk around and I'll take off my jumper sort of middayish because it's just too hot. And then obviously when that sun goes back down, I'll take Bonnie out about 5. I'll put my coat back on then. So I think we're talking about probably just under 20, in the 20s, maybe, sometimes over, I think. Never heard of it, Rob, says Mike. Are there any Christmas carol singers on campus, or are they banned due to COVID? Good question, that Captain. As far as I know that the kids had something going on over on Sector B. I think it's CompuServe. They put on a thing for the kids. I think it was the Greachy thing, and that green thing that was handing out presents to the kids. Now, I know obviously last year they put on a big thing in the evening for the kids, and there was singing and there was fake snow being blown about. But I think at the moment we're supposed to obviously keep the distance and things like that. And I think the most that you can have is 4 people. Obviously at a restaurant, I believe it's 6 people. So I think as far as I haven't seen any, I've never seen any carol singers going around door to door, but I know last year they did something for the kids, but yeah, I think the COVID sort of killed it off at the moment, Captain. Lorca Castle Beach Shop and Eats. Yeah, that's very true, Steve. I have to admit, I had more fun at the castle than I did in the shopping centre. Just walking around, moping around and looking at stuff. Just get me out of there. Lorca Castle, great trip and views. Calves are fantastic food, not to be missed, says Thomas. Very correct. I mean, we only had time for a quick coffee before the wives phoned us up to say, we're ready now to be picked up, guys. Maybe saying hello to Rob. Any travel restrictions down your way? At the moment, Stuart, we can only stay within our regions. So I can only stay in the Mercia region, which is good. Now, I think as from tomorrow, I think you can travel. Yeah, on Christmas Day up until probably the New Year, we can only obviously traveling to meet other family members. So you can travel, say, from Mercia into Alicante, things like that. but that's only during the Christmas period. But that doesn't mean you can go out doing any shopping and things like that, because I did see the police today stopping people in their cars, checking their papers, and if you're not what you're supposed to be doing, you get heavily fined. But at the moment, yeah, we are still pretty restricted. It's like the bars and restaurants, they've got this silly time about they can open up for so long. I don't really go over to the bars much, but I know they got this curfew thing about you can only drink for so long, But to be honest, we're out and about. It's a lot better than it was at the beginning of the year, which is the main thing. I think at the moment, especially down here, the COVID thing seems to be under control, but you never know. Next week it could all be different, unfortunately. What are the plans for Christmas Day, says Glenn? Eating and drinking and having a good time. Unfortunately, we can't go and visit family and things like that, or around the countries, unfortunately. So we're sort of stuck down here, but still be out enjoying ourselves on Christmas Day, eating the turkey, eating all the trimmings. Did you have any videos planned for this year that you couldn't get done during? Yes, I did, Martin. Now I'm bringing out a video next Thursday. I'll bring out video next Thursday. I think what it is, it's Happy New Year, and I'll just go over this year's what I didn't get done, and obviously what I've got planned for next year. But I can let you know, really. I mean, the only main thing I didn't get done this year, really, what I wanted to do was the golf. I wanted to go in a bit more golf because Mercia region's got over 20 golf resorts. So obviously there's a lot of demand for playing golf. I ain't got a clue about golf. And I met up with two guys, Jackie, that you probably already know. But unfortunately, because she lives further away than me, Alcatraz way, now they're in sort of semi-lockdown. They're not allowed to leave their area. But I think as from tomorrow, they can, but only to visit family and things like that. But anyway, we couldn't meet up. And there was another guy that I'd met a couple of times called Nick. Now, Nick's out here now. Him and his wife and his young babe, they packed their jobs in the UK. They moved over in March. And it had already been planned from the previous year. Obviously, they didn't know about the COVID. It was planned well before the COVID thing kicked in. And obviously, as they arrived there, they were setting up a property management business. And he's been ever so busy, but obviously with the restrictions, we just couldn't meet up. So the golf thing never happened. Obviously, another thing I wanted to do with the golf was to go out on the golf course, and they were going to teach me how to play golf, which would have been pretty good. But so all that's been scrapped. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the video next week about what I've got planned for next year. But yeah, the golf thing was the main killer this year. I used to work at Jedi. Saudi Arabia, loved it. Well done, Tom. Yeah, nice place, I believe, in photography. Oh, yeah, that's good. I enjoy photography. To be honest, people walking the beaches where I live only wearing a lot more clothes. That's very true, Chris. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, there was a few people down the beaches in their shorts. I thought it was that warm for the short. But anyway, hi, Sean Phillips coming in. Merry Christmas from here. Many British families with young kids living on. All right. Are there many British families with young kids living on campus, or is it more of a holiday place? Obviously, this is a urbanisation. It is a sort of an expat community. But even though we have got a mixture of French, German, Belgian, people from Sweden, and Canada, it's multinational. There are. I wouldn't say there's a lot, but there are British families on campus. So I wouldn't say it's a holiday place, but there's a lot of holiday lets here. I mean, because people use it as like a base, and they go off and do exploring or visiting other areas. And what's good bit of news, which I will mention in my video, they're actually long last. The council is building a kids park, a play park, which is good on and also they're building a football pitch for the kids, not just for the kids, obviously, but for us old, not us me personally, I'm too old to play football, but for the younger people. So yeah, there are young families on it. And then I know in the morning I see the school bus. I think the first bus goes about just after about 8 o'clock, and I think there's another one at 8:30. So yeah, there are families there on campus. So I wouldn't say it's a huge amount, because obviously the other problem here is obviously jobs for people. Did Father Christmas recover from his attack on the bench? Did they capture people? Did it? Good question out, Facebook user. Yes, I saw that come up the other day. Yeah, unfortunately, Father Christmas got done over. I don't know if the gardening group, I'm hopefully that the garden group had tried to repair it, but as far as I know, I don't know, because it was over on D. Who done it? God knows. You know, it could be people from outside of campus, it could be people on campus who's had a bit too much to drink, but I don't know if he's recovered. I'm hoping he has, just for the kids can see him again, which is such a shame. We got snow today. Don't know why people think it's nice. It's horrible. I mean, it's nice to look at, Chris, isn't it? I have to be honest. I couldn't believe. I think I've been here 1 year, and then suddenly we had snow on campus for one couple of hours. I think looked pretty amazing. Took some video footage of it. Yeah, I don't like it. It's too cold, isn't it? But I suppose some people like it, but I don't think many people like it, really. Don't forget your 12 grapes and red underwear for New Year's Eve. Okay, Rob, what's that about then? Was that some American thing, is it? 12 grapes and red underwear for New Year's Eve. I've never heard that one. A video up on the sheriff when the smoker would be good. Yeah. Now, last year, it did snow up on the Spooner, but unfortunately, they shut the roads off. But I'm hoping if we do get snow, we're probably going to get snow in January, that we can get the drones up there, because the drones can go quite a bit of distance now, and we can hopefully get some capture of it. But at the moment, I think it's just been too hot. But you know what the weather's like. 1 minute it's lovely and sunny, and then it can just change like that. But yeah, there'll be a video on the case there, Martin. When all the three amigos getting back together, Glenn. This is something else we'll be talking about next Thursday. The three amigos. Yeah. This is something else, thanks to the COVID, has put a big downer on it. As you probably know, I met up with a guy called Antonio, a lovely Spanish guy. I'll just check the time. How's the time? Can't see it. There it is. Lovely guy, Spanish guy, Antonio. Unfortunately, he's got a health condition, which obviously he wrote about. He didn't want to catch COVID, and he actually lives in Murcia. And also, because he's a young lad, he's a lot, when I say young lad, he's a lot younger than me. He's just bought his first home. So I said to Antonio, you get yourself sorted, and hopefully, probably later on in the year, probably next summer, I would imagine that we can get out. And obviously, Jackie is the other amigo. And because where Jackie lives, she lives near our Alcatraz, with all this COVID restrictions, that we just can't get out to meet up. So the three amigos at the moment, it's been put on the knockers. But yeah, I want to get back out of them, but it ain't happening soon, guys. The captain, is there a tradition to send is there a tradition to send Christmas cards in Spain? Do the Spanish like mince pies? I don't know, Captain. I don't know. I mean, this is something we were talking about the other day when I was over at the cafe with the dog people and that, and we were saying when they first arrived here about 20 years ago, you could go down the shops during Christmas time and there was nothing, no Christmas trees, there was no decorations. And now in the towns, you've got the Christmas lights, you've got the trees. I don't know. I mean, when we've been in most of the Spanish bars, you don't really see mince pies. But I'm not really sure about Christmas cards. So if any Spanish people are watching or who's living with a Spanish person, that would be interesting to know. I can't answer that question, Captain. We have a new Santa. So Arby said the Santa has been replaced, which is good news. Good old Santa's back. Give Sean a big thumbs up, says Steve, because he's top man. And don't forget the Kit Kats. Show the clip of your snow on Caprisol. Good question. That what I will do then, I'll put that in the video for next Thursday. So Thomas is asked about the. I'll put it on there. See a man of putting his finger on his finger. Snow vid clip, right? Thomas, see, I'll write it down. So hopefully you'll see that next Thursday. Sorry for the lack of comments. No problem, Kev. I know sometimes you're busy. Oh, you're wrapping the wife's presents last minute. Yeah, I know. You know what? Are you all set, Sean? Yes, I'm all set. Because my wife told me last night, got to get in there and wrap up the presents and put your name on the card. I was going to leave it till tomorrow morning, really, but I was condemned to do it last night. So I feel for you, Kev. I feel for you, mate. 12 grapes is back. Right, now we get to it now. You eat one each time the bell chimes food. Right, that's interesting. Now, I know in Germany, we used to drink on the 12th stroke, we used to drink champagne, which I loved. To like champagne, but I love the drinking part of it. So it's the 12 grapes, right? I'll see if the missus has got the grapes in. Right. Thank you much, Facebook user, whoever you are. Thoughts on Tarot Tour course you visited? How does it compare to others you visited since cheap bank repression's coming up? Trying to think of that one. Tassie Tour. You visit, does it compare to others you visited? Do you know what, Mickey Flicky? I can't picture that go. I mean, I've been to so many of them now, and there's so many different names. I think the ones that I've been to, which I think are the main ones, which GNK, I think it's GNK own, which is La Tour, Marmignol, the Hacienda, Gialimo, and the other one I can't think of this, which is for they're fully established golf courses. Oh, that's it. One up the road, I should say, the Condado. I'll be honest, the courses that I've seen so far that I'm really impressed with was La Tour golf course and the Marmignol one, because they're two fully established golf courses. Now there are some more. Obviously, yeah, like you said, there are quite a few bank repossession jobbies. Obviously, when you're buying those sort of things, always make sure, because what they tend to miss off these bank repossession jobbies is if there's any debts on them. And sometimes there are debts and those debts have got to be paid, but they don't mention that actually in the sale price. That's once you committed yourself with the agent or whatever, and he should tell you then what the full price is. So sometimes if you see a bank repossession, it says it's for 60 grand, it's a good chance it's probably got another 10 or 20 grand on top of that. So don't be fooled into that. But also, I'm sorry, I just can't remember that golf course, because there are a couple of golf courses where the golf course itself is not actually open. And I know this year with the COVID, some of them had to be shut down temporary, because obviously they have to pay the groundsman to keep the courses nice and green and whatever. So, like I always say, guys, you've got to come out and have a look yourself. Rob, I've got it now. The 12 grapes. I like that tradition. I mean, I love grapes, as long as they haven't got no pips in them. UK and Brexit deal agreement today. Yes, that's right, Chris, which is great news. Let's hope we can get sorted, come out in summer. COVID allowed. That's very true, Chris. I'm checking the time. We're all right. We're still all right. Yeah. I mean, that's fantastic news, really, because I did think it's going to go right up to the 31st, and then I'm sure the politicians they just keep on your legs, don't they? Really, about we're not doing a deal, we're doing a deal, and it's just every day's different. But thankfully, that's been sorted, which is a great sort of, not for me so much, because I wasn't really bothered, but I know a lot of people wanted to come out this year to buy property, and obviously they couldn't because of the COVID, and air flights were cancelled, and they're doing it right because they don't want to rush into it. They're going to have to wait until next year now, but thankfully now they got an agreement. people will start to know a lot more now on what we can do and what we can't do and what we might need more. Obviously, money is probably going to be one of the main things. Kevin, I didn't know what to get the wife, so she is getting 10 bottles. My wife likes a gin, but I don't. The cheapest cup of coffee it is. Oh, good old Kelvy's plugging it again for me. Topman. It would make a fantastic new year. Happy Christmas, Sean. Yeah, I'm going to read that. First Christmas at home in Wales for 11 years. Got it. Look forward to seeing more videos from. Yeah, don't worry, Polly. There'll be plenty more videos coming. I was amazed this year. I could keep on going. I heard it through the grapevine. Very good, John. You're very good on the ball there tonight. It's Territorial, the one in the middle, somewhere sort of near Corvair Airport. I've got a feeling now. It's coming back to me now. I think it's got Le Tour in it. I think it's not far from Le Tour. Also, it's very similar to the Condado because it's got this bit where it's got like an island around it with a big lake around it. I think if it's a place I'm thinking about, it's one of the golf courses where they never finished it. They finished it. I mean, what I should say is they finished 18-hole golf course, and that looks amazing. I think it's a bit like a desert sort of set, but the properties, and they never finished all the buildings there. Now, if somebody lives in that area that's on tonight, help me out. But if not, I've got a feeling that's where it is. Like a lot of these golf courses, you do need to come out and have a look at them, guys. As far as I know with that one, it has got an on-site supermarket, which you do need, I think, on these sites. I think it's got some bars and restaurants, but not a lot. I don't think there was a lot there. I think what I can remember now, it was just a little golf shop and a bar come restaurant. Whereas especially Le Tour, has got a nice little shopping complex there of bars and restaurants and a nice big hotel. But yeah, have you applied for Spanish residency? Yeah, I'm already a Spanish resident because if I want, I wouldn't be here. But I've got to go full time. I've got to do 5 years on my Spanish residency, and I think I've got another two more years to go with that. So yeah, but I am a resident in Spain now, thankfully. Is it just pensioners and students that can get FX now, or can you go tourists in 21? Well, I'm stumping on that one. Is it just pensioners and students can get FX now, or I can't answer that one, but hopefully somebody else can answer that. Oh, Stafford's in now. You've made it, Stafford, top man. Nice to see you. It's the course where you sat. That's it, Mickey Flaky. Yes. See, that's what it was coming back to me on a couple of comments back. Yeah, that's the place. Yeah. I mean, there's some lovely buildings there, but I'll be honest, there's not a lot on site. Like I just said, there's just a bar come restaurant with a golf shop, and there's a spa supermarket, and that's about it, guys. But it's a lovely golf course. Do you know enough Spanish for citizenship? Says Glenn. What do you reckon, Glenn? I don't think so. No, I mean, I'm not going to go for citizenship because one, I can't even pronounce it very well, and two, no, I don't think I need to be that. Unfortunately, I'll just stick to my usual UK one. Catalan, happy Christmas after all. I do live in Barcelona. You do. Oh, you're enjoying yourself there, Stafford. Top man. Hi, Sean. Happy Christmas. Love the show. Would you ever buy a second property for rental property in Campasol or the Condado area? I'll be honest, I haven't got the money. I think if I did, yeah, of course I would. I think, to make a little bit of extra money, yeah, why not rent it out? But I haven't got the money to buy a second property. All I'm doing now is spending my money doing that, because at the moment I'm in the basement. I want to finish my basement off. I got a few things planned for next year that we've got to get on with, which will probably take us into the next couple of years. Well, I'll be showing videos around the property. I think another thing, when you buy a property in Spain, there is an upkeep on it. Obviously, keeping it nice and white. White paint doesn't last for years. You know, that had to be repainted. Like the outside rendering needs to be replaced in places. There's things to fix. There's things to do. You know, because the heat does deteriorate things, especially if you've got anything wood or plastic out there. Didn't last forever. So if I had the money, yeah, I would buy it. But unfortunately, I haven't got the money. I haven't just have enough money to buy what I've got and sort of enjoy my lifestyle at this. But if I did, I would. All right. That's the one. Well done, Polly. That's the name. It's come to me now because you didn't put a name down, Mickey Flick. I think it's Mickey Flicky, wasn't it? Or was it somebody else? Yeah, lovely area. Right, there you are. See, it's a lovely area. So that I don't live over there. You know, I just popped in one day, have a quick look. My latest donation. Yes, you're the top man. Was something a little stronger for you and Jan. Thank you very much. It's Chris's only one. Yes, Martin, you're the top man. I most appreciate it. Oh, holy poly! My middle name is Lloyd. It's Welsh, right? Oh, sorry. You know, this thing is starting to itch now. So don't think I'm trying to do my nose. It's just inland from. Yeah, Alcatraz. Yeah, that's right. It's come back to me now. I think I've done so many calls. I can't believe it. How many? Oh, you're about Ikki Card, right? Elf cards, not Ikki cards. I don't. All I can say about the Ikki Card, because obviously the UK is coming out. They call it a third country as from the new year. Ikki cards will not be used. You're going to have to take out private health insurance. I'm not too sure about students. Obviously, pensioners like me, we got the S1. Is it the S11 or the S1? I think it is. So we can still use our. I'm already on the Spanish health system. The Ikki Card is obviously for people coming over on short term. That won't be used anymore. I think you can pay into the Spanish health system. Oh, it's that time, guys. I'm not going to go straight away because it's obviously I want to get these comments out of the way. So I'll just turn that off a minute. So you ain't got me babbling with that going on. There's something you can pay into the Spanish health system. I think it was 65 euros a month. And if we're over 65 or something, it's 120 a month. But that might go because that's only for EU residents. Now, if you're obviously in EU resident, so if you're from Southern Ireland and things like that, you're fine. But if you're outside the EU, they won't be. They're no good anymore. Yeah, so you're going to have to get private health insurance, unfortunately, which is an extra cost. What's non-resident tax cost? Mickey Flicky says. Non-resident tax. All I can say on that is it goes on the price of your property. And I think when we first come over it, the first year you miss because the people that you buy it off pay for that non-resident tax. And we paid 65 euros each. So it's nothing to worry about, guys, unless you buy a massive mansion, then yeah. But the non-resident tax is nothing to worry about. But it's usually on the grade of your property. But like you said, depending on the size of the property will depend on the size of your tax payment. But we've got a 2-bed, 2-bath, and we pay 65 euros each in tax. Obviously, on top of that is your accountant or whoever. I think you can do it yourselves if you want as well. You can do it online. What's the biggest house in Capstone? Does it have a pool as in the most bedrooms with an underbuild? What's the biggest house? I think the biggest house in Capstone is. God, it got me now, haven't you? Well, the Neptunos, I would say the Neptunos are one of the biggest, which is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom property. Now, there are properties on Campbellsall that I believe we got a big property on it's like three villas together. It's been classed as a bed and breakfast joint. I think that's got about 8 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. But obviously, the bigger it is, the more money it's going to cost you guys. I think the most expensive property, which is that one I was talking about, which I can't believe it's under $1 million. Nobody's going to pay that on there. I think the most you can probably talk about on campus on a big property, what you're talking about, is probably about 400,000. But yeah, that's obviously we got a pool. But yeah, non-resident tax is a flat rate, 19%. Thank you very much, Stafford, for that helpful. Is there a new anti-COVID mask designed for elves? I honestly think this ain't big enough, is it? Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, says Steve. Cheers, guys. Stuart's coming a bit late. Yeah, you are coming. You come just over that Opars bit on that and knock off in a minute. Wasn't it a golf resort near? Yes, got battered by the gutter through last year. Yeah, I mean, this is another problem with any gutter throughs you get wherever they are. And I know that one, El Cafres, that golf resort was badly hit. Obviously, Latour was badly hit. Shut down the golf course for a couple of months while they got rid of all the water. I think I know on Latour, the underground car parks were completely flooded out. All those cars were wrecked, unfortunately. That's just one of the drawbacks about these gutter throughs, because they can be anywhere. You know, this year, we obviously missed it now. We might get a slight storm probably in January if I go through, but I think now we got through this year. But last year we had a couple of bad ones, but not on us. Non-resident tax is 25% on your property, says Facebook user. As a third country citizen, yeah, I think that's what I mean. The Ikki Card is going to be non-existent after the 31st of December. So you're going to have to get private health insurance. Obviously, the loads of deals there. We're not talking about loads of money, are we, on some of these health insurance deals? Merry Christmas, everyone. Topman Martin and the family. There is also a wealth tax on your worldwide assets over 7. Yeah. That's what I mean. It all depends on Merry Christmas, Topman. So we're going for how much is it? 8 bet. I couldn't tell you. You know, you check out the estate agent. We got 7 estate agents on Campbellsall now. Cheers, Martin, says John. Right, anyway, finished. Well done, Kev. 27. Top man, you're gonna need a medal for that, Kev. Anyway, we're all saying goodbye now, which is the main thing. Anyway, guys, don't forget, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back on the 7th of January, 9:30. I'm going to open my time a bit tonight. Just wanted to say goodbye to everybody. John, have a great New Year. Happy Christmas. Luke Trout, you popped in as well. Thank you, guys. Yeah, even Bonnie. Anyway, I'm going to say adios, amigos. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for popping in. Most appreciate it. And yeah, I can't find it. Hang on. Let's get that off. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yes, chat on the set, Polly, top lady person. I lost it. I've got it. No. What's happened? Right, that's it. Right, let's get it. Anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. Can I find it?